Sorry, my last video got cut short. My phone started ringing and I had to take the call. But I was talking about the narcissist that had targeted me, and he'd started showing up in the park, and like I said, I thought nothing of it. A couple of weeks later, maybe, I got a friend request from him, and I didn't accept it right away. I kind of knew who he was from his name. It's a well-known name in our community. It's a small town. I saw that we had mutual friends. I went to his page before I added him and I checked him out a little bit. I thought maybe the reason I couldn't see his photos and things were because we weren't friends. After about a week or so, I did go ahead and accept the friend request, and as a curiosity, I did check out his page, and he had no pictures of himself. None. He had pictures of his truck, he had pictures of his dog, etc., but none of himself. And he later, after we became close friends, he told me he just had never got around to it. He had only been on social media for a couple of months. And anyway, I accepted his friend request, and I wasn't 100% sure it was the guy from the park, but I thought it was. So about a week after I had accepted it, he sends me one of these, like, thumbs up or wave. I can't remember. I guess he was trying to, that was part of the targeting. He was going to see if I responded. And I stupidly responded, and I said, I'm trying to put a face with the name, and, are you the guy that comes to the park? And he said, yeah. And I said, okay, I just wanted to make sure because, I don't like to add the strangers. And so that was his beginning stage of targeting me. Now, the reason why is still unknown to me, but I touched on that in the previous video. I think it had something to do with the group of friends that I had. And this man had no friends. He had no friends. Nobody, I didn't know it at the time, but nobody wanted to hang out with him because of the trouble that he always brought with him. And the lies, and he lied so much. But the only people I know of him ever having spent time with in any kind of friendly way was a couple of guys that he would go hunting with, and they would just talk about hunting sometimes, or they weren't really friends, they were just acquaintances, and I guess they tolerated him enough during the hunting season. The rest of the year they didn't have to be bothered with him. But after that first initial message, a couple of weeks went by, and it seemed like every day he was liking stuff on my page. And, he was starting posting things that kind of related to me, like, not related directly to me, but things that I guess maybe things I had on my page, the type of, like, conversations about music or TV shows that I would post. He would post something about it. For one example is that I'm a huge fan of the TV show The Walking Dead, and I was always posting things on there. And my favorite character was Daryl, who carried the crossbow. Well, this guy carries, he actually hunts with a crossbow. So he started talking about, hunting with a crossbow, and I guess he kind of was drawing my attention to him, and I fell for it, and I talked to him, and we became friends on social media. And like I said, he didn't have any personal information on his page, so I really had nothing to look at to see what was there. And so I told him one day that I had asked a cousin of his about him. It was like a cousin through marriage. And they don't like me. They hate my guts. They badmouth me. They call me names. Don't believe nothing they tell you. And I said, well, she really didn't say anything bad about you. She just said, yeah, she knew you. And I said, she really didn't even talk about you at all. And he said, well, just don't even let her know that we're friends. Don't even talk to them about me. He got really defensive, and that was the second red flag. The first one being the pictures, the lack of information on his Facebook page. But that should have been a huge red flag that I kind of swept under the rug, because I thought, maybe they didn't like him. You know how relatives can be. People don't get along, and sometimes they have fallen out. And I didn't want to get in the middle of his problems with his family, so I didn't say anything. And boy, I wish I wish I would have. I really wish that red flag would have slapped me across the face, and I would have asked everybody on his friends list and everything about this man. It would have saved me a world of hurt. It would have saved me the last 2.5 years of my life of turmoil and disruption and fear and shame and blame and everything I've been through over the very mere fact that I accepted somebody's friend request and began a friendship with them that eventually led to a personal relationship that I thought was a relationship. But I found out later down the line the reason he didn't have any pictures and things on his Facebook was because he had a live-in woman that he lived with and had lived with for years and had a child with. And he never mentioned this to me. I didn't know this man personally in the early beginning. I had no reason to question that, I had reason to question. I didn't question. I wish I did. I wish I had kept asking that friend questions that day, and found out all this stuff about his family, and I could have really just unfriended him, or at the very least just not conversed with him. But I'm rambling here, and I just want to get back to Target. They target you. They've got their reason. You may never know what it is, but they do. They target people that can give them the supply of whatever it is that they're lacking or looking for. You are nothing more to them but a source of whatever it is that they're trying to find. Sex, money, a foot in the door with a group of friends, whatever it is. And who can determine when you first meet somebody and you first begin talking to somebody, who can determine that they're full of shit? You pick up on red flags. You pick up on things like lies and things that you kind of, there was things that he would say that I kind of questioned and thought, that seems a little out there. But he was the type of person that if you tried to question him, it became defense. And, that's even a red flag. And I don't want to keep rambling. I just want to say that when you're targeted by these people, you don't know it. Just like when you, get carjacked, you don't know this person in the parking lot's going to come over to you and try to steal your car. When this person you consider a new friend or a new boyfriend or whatever, when they first come into your life, you don't, question every little thing. You share your life history with people. You, oh gosh, I'm having problems with my thing here, my phone. Anyway, you know, you don't question talking to somebody. You don't question sharing your childhood memories, things about your family. Even your insecurities start to come out, and you start sharing stuff about yourself that is problematic in your life, like your past relationship problems. If you have insecurities about maybe your appearance, whatever it is, they're a sponge and they soak it all up. you're sitting there thinking I'm having a normal conversation with a person like I do any other person, but they're soaking it up and they're storing it in their little file cabinet for later when they pull it out and they use it against you. And, all I can say to people is the world we live in today is filled with danger, and it lurks in the corners. Everybody knows about the internet. Everybody knows about, hookup sites and predators, but you don't think as somebody that you kind of have a little bit of a relationship with through other people, through social media, is going to turn out to be somebody that you wish to every day of your life that you had never even woke up that morning. But my advice, and this doesn't have anything to do with targeting, it's just is be a little bit more guarded with your social media. Choose your friends more wisely. I see people that have 2,000 friends, and I'm like, yeah, I don't even know 2,000 people since I was in my teens, but choose your friends a little more wise. Choose what you share with other people a little more wise. Be careful what you tell people early. And for goodness sakes, whatever you do, and I know human emotion and the endorphins and the hormones that run through our body when we meet somebody and we start having feelings for them, it takes over and it blocks out our real senses. But just be on your guard. If somebody seems too good to be true, if somebody seems like they are everything you ever wanted in a relationship, and if they are not willing to really, like if that guy really, if I had said to that friend and asked more questions, he would have said, "Oh, that's great. I don't have any secrets. I don't want to, I don't have anything to hide." But he did have a lot to hide, and the reason I found out later that he didn't want me talking to any of his friends, or like I said, he doesn't have any friends, but people that he knew, was because he was afraid that it would get back to the woman that he lived with. And eventually it did, and then that's a subject for another video, and I am going to get into that. But the targeting is just the narcissist. They want supply, whatever is going on in their life that they're looking for. They choose you. They will test drive you like a car. Send out feelers to see if you're going to be what they're looking for. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And so you don't know it until it's too late. But, maybe this video and the other videos that are out there on YouTube will bring this light to somebody's life, and they'll catch these red flags that we missed. And I just really hope that my videos, I know they're rambling, but I'm going to try to get better at it because this is just like my second or third one. But I just want to bring this to somebody else's light. I want to shine a light to somebody that's going through this and say to them, just guard yourself a little bit more. Don't be an easy target. Be a tough target. Like I said, this guy was a bow hunter. You don't hit your bullseye every time. And just be a hard target. Play hard to get. Ask questions. Ask mutual friends. Don't just say, "Do you know this person?" Say, "Hey, tell me everything you know about this person." And just, if this person is meant to love you and you're meant to love them, and it's meant to be a forever or even a short time love or whatever, they won't get mad at you for asking these questions. If they do, that's another red flag that you need to burn it to the ground. And I'm going to go right here because I'm running out of time. My next video, I will try to be a little more clear. I thank y'all for watching.